Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. And if you guys feel so inclined and have just a second, please hit that subscribe button below there and also hit the bell notification icon. That'll notify YouTube that you're actually a human who likes knife and EDC content, and it'll help other people get exposed to my videos so they can decide to like or dislike. Y'all can do that too. Well guys, today I am going to continue with my long-term reviews of some of the small EDC fixies I've acquired over the last 5 months since I've started carrying EDC fixies. And this is a really cool little knife. What first attracted it to me was its carry method, the fact that it's very thin. It comes in this pretty nice leather pocket dropper sheath with the pocket clip that works really good. Don't know how strong it is. It is mounted into the sheath, but it definitely goes in and out of pocket easily. In my left pocket, I just simply slide it down, pop it out. It locks in place enough to where I can just pull out the little Suprlativ Hella. I'll get the slip out of my pocket. But the Suprlativ Hella, guys, is a little small neutral EDC knife made out of M390, and this particular variation has the Mars or lava carbon fiber inserts. You can with and I don't know if you can tell how well that bit is done, but those bits are very deep, very clean, T8s. So these little carbon fiber inserts, if you wanted this knife to be even thinner, because these are contoured, they sit a little proud of the tang in the frame, which is a good thing for me. But if you wanted this knife even lighter, you could remove these and it'd be skeletonized. It's got a great place for a doodad, and this is one of the knives, or a lanyard. This is one of the knives that I can see possibly tying a little snake knot lanyard on just to give me a little extra purchase, because in my medium large size hand, I can get 3 fingers comfortably on the knife. The 4th hangs over, and then in terms of thumb placement, I can get anywhere on this knife that I need to. There's no jimping. There's no really predetermined grip forcing my fingers anywhere. It's got a really tall satin flat ground blade. Works very well. It's very slicey. It's a great package opener, a great just secondary carry EDC fixed blade, because again, it's what I use it for mostly in an urban environment, is to break it out and make the cuts when I need to make a cut. So I can either reach in my pocket, use a flipper, or I can pop my fixie off my belt, or in this case, out of my left pocket. And I really enjoy what these small EDC fixies have opened me up to. They have made me kind of fall down a rabbit hole that is costly. This little knife, for example, is available. You can get it as a naked version. You can get it with this either Mars or lava carbon fiber, whatever you want to call it. Or you can get it, which I was really close to getting it, in the black M390 with black micarta inserts. It was totally blacked out. The only reason I didn't get the totally blacked out one, it would have actually saved me about 10 bucks. But I'd been kind of on a blacked out knife kick lately, and I felt like I needed something a little more shiny. Plus ENG EDC, my brother from another mother, and the G is for gangster, picked up this exact knife, so I asked his permission because I'd seen it on Pocket Metal's Metal Monday several times. He's shown it off to me and kind of teased me with it, and he didn't mind if I was a copycat, so I went ahead and thought, what would Ian do, and did the same thing. But anyways, guys, let me, and that's what it comes with, the little sheath and the little knife. Let me grab a piece of paper and make sure it cuts out of Pew Pew Digest. Again, this is a small blade but it is very slicey. Great for cutting paracord, great for cutting cardboard, great for getting into packages, comfortable to hold, disappears in your pocket. You know, this little knife could be one that if I didn't have other knives that are in more dire need, this would be a great little knife to have someone like Master Joda make up a custom slip where you could just have it as a pocket dropper, something similar to just a little thin slip, right, that you could put in your pocket that had a little tighter retention. So I can see a lot of ways that, whoops, sorry about that, guys, I banged into the camera, that this could be carried. But this little sheath that it comes with, again, works very, very well. If you had a doodad, it would hang out right there. Really easy to get the knife in and out of pocket. It clips in your pocket. The sheath doesn't come out with it. Nice little sheep's foot blade. Guys, I'm going to do a couple of size comparisons. So I'm going to let you look at first, because there's a knife that I want to grab to compare to this knife. But let's look at it first next to the SE3. Sit tight. Sorry about that, guys. And let's look at it next to the Bradford Guardian 3. So guys, you can tell it is a smaller specimen than my larger EDC carries. I say larger EDC carries. This one only makes it to the campground, but it was my first EDC knife, fixed blade, and it is S35VN. I put these handles on it from, I think it's Tops or something like that. I forget where they came from, but I really like those. Really like the knife, just don't get to use it quite as much as I'd like to. Now let's look at it next to a couple of knives that we're used to seeing size comparisons of. The Civivi Baby Banter, Cold Steel 4max. That was just a 4max show. But as you guys can see there, it is very similar in size to the Civivi Baby Banter. The Civivi Baby Banter actually gives you a little bit more purchase, but again, this is a very small skeletonized knife. So if we were to compare this to one of my favorites, one of the Jacob Creates Chickadees, and the SE Little Candura, it's about a 1/4 inch shorter than the Chickadee, and it's about a 1/4 inch shorter, whoops, duh, 1/4 inch shorter than the Candura. But the knife I kind of wanted to compare it to was my MKM Micra. Guys, I've got the MKM Micro 1 and the MKM Micro 2. The Micro 2 is a sheep's foot, which actually I thought I was pulling out so I could show you the similarities, but I'm not going to walk back in there and put you through it. This knife also has a little leather pocket dropper sheath, but I bought the little Kydex belt carry because this little knife, as would this little knife, if there was a way, a Kydex sheath that there might be to put it in, would be a great little belt carry. The reason I say is this and this Chickadee, you do not feel on your belt if you carry them by your appendix. This little guy, the Suprlativ Hella, is still a very easy knife to carry in the pocket dropper. And I would rather, this is my primary way to carry my secondary EDC fixed blade. My Boker Barlow is the pocket dropper. Both of my Chickadees have an Oaks City Leather pocket dropper. I carry my Bradford G Cleaver, both my Little 1, Little 2 by Viper Knives, as pocket droppers, even though they're in Kydex sheaths. So guys, this little knife is just really a joy. I can highly recommend it for anybody looking for a small fixed blade. It is about $195 in M390. It is 6 inches long with a 2 1/8 inch cutting edge, right under 2 1/4 inch blade. The handle is 3 inches to that choil, and then again the overall knife is right at 5 inches. So guys, that is the Suprlativ, spelled Suprlativ, I think, Hella, Hella. Again, this knife's available in this particular configuration, a blacked out version with the micarta inserts, or satin M390 skeletonized. All come with this little leather sheath with the pocket dropper. Guys, I appreciate you sitting through my videos. I hope you find them somehow enjoyable, entertaining, or informative. Please leave a comment below if you'd like to see anything different on the channel, if you'd like to see me take different directions. Please, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button with the bell notification icon. It really helps me out, and hopefully it'll keep you guys more engaged with the channel and what's going on here. And most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate before hate. Know I love you all. Peace.